agenda. I don't have any agenda. Again, I'm a teamwork player. I'm going to take guidance from the others that are going back there from previous terms, like Tom Flanagan, Speaker Richard. They've got some good experience, and they've got some ideas going. What I find are as you talk to a different person, you can go down the block, talk to 8 or 10 people, and each one could have a different important issue. But the budget, of course, is important. Health care, immigration, schools, school funding and standards, jobs and the economy, and there's others that I've got listed there. I've got a list of 8 here, but those are the things that keep recurring to people. Pro-life is a very important issue for the citizens of this 128th district, and I am a defender of the unborn, of the handicapped, and the elderly. I've got a 90-year-old aunt that lives near me in Carterville, and she's special because she's the last surviving of 8 siblings of my father's family. Wow. She'll be 90 on August 15th.
That's great.
So I check in with her frequently. She's a former Carterville City Councilwoman as well.
Carterville's got a lot going on over there. It seems like every time I drive by, there's something new happening with either construction or clearing out, or so.
Carterville's interesting, and it needs a lot of help, just like any other of the 5 communities do too. And I will be their advocate in Jefferson City.
Right. Do you find when you're out talking to people that the different cities, communities have their own different interests, or they all pretty much?
In the mainstream, they probably come down within a narrow channel, but like you go to Duquesne, and currently they're implementing a sewer system or sewer projects and trying to keep a handle on that and keep it under control as they go through phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. Joplin, at their city council Monday evening, they were facing the decision on that parking lot at Memorial Hall and the Missouri Career Center. And they had a tough decision, and I think they got new information Monday night. I didn't know that the part of that block parking lot at Memorial Hall belonged to the state of Missouri. And so there's always new information and surprises. You try to keep one thing you learn in the military is you try to keep the boss from being surprised. And the bosses there were the council people, and I'm not sure that they fully realized all of that information. I'm speaking out of turn perhaps, but that was my observation.
Right.
In Webb City, they've got a lot of problems with their street projects and the water, their water fund and sewer maintenance. Webb City has a myriad of problems as well. It seems like Airport Village does well because they're a small town, but they've got a lot of sales tax revenue with their retail establishments there.
Stone's Corner, pretty much. Yeah.
And Dunawig is well managed. I'm acquainted with their mayor, Rusty Olds, and he's been there a long time, and he keeps it under. He keeps a handle on most everything, it seems like.
Right. Now you mentioned you have family in the area?
Only the aunt.
Oh, yeah, okay.
My parents moved away shortly after I graduated from high school, and I worked at Webb City Bank for 2 years out of high school.
Okay.
But then I went to SMS, Southwest Missouri State, now Missouri State University, and graduated from there. Worked in the bank in Pierce City. Was born in Granby, so I was born in Granby and Newton County, and grew up in Jasper County at Webb City, and lived in Lawrence County at both Pierce City and Mount Vernon.
Okay. What do you see is one of the biggest strengths of our communities down here?
We have a lot of strengths. First of all, we have a real good workforce that's willing and wanting to work. We've got to work on that. And of course, everybody says that. That's easy to say. It's hard to accomplish. We've got to find out the industry that'll come here and base it here. But we're at the crossroads of America. Interstates go north and south, and they go east and west. We've got railroads coming and going. We've got a good airport right here. It's in the 128th district, by the way. We were within 2 hours of Tulsa. We're 1 hour from Springfield. We've got the tourism at Branson and beyond that around Arkansas, the Ozarks. We're at the foothills of the Ozarks. It's a great place. It's not only banking and finance and a workforce, but we've got a tremendous cultural. I enjoy Joplin Little Theater. Let's don't forget that. So we've got a lot of talent here. We've got Superintendent Langford at Webb City that's going to be on the state board. I think it's the State Education Board or something, assistant commissioner. We've got a guy named Bob Nichols in Webb City that's president of the Tri-State Water Resources Council. And that's one thing we've got to emphasize is improving our water situation. Jasper County, the 128th District, Joplin, we have a tremendous potential, and we've just got to maybe, I feel I can be a messenger of sorts or that consensus maker to get a lot of things together, get people talking to one another. Or I'll go talk to one and go talk to the other if they don't want to talk to each other.
Right. Yep. Is there what other thoughts or things is there anything we haven't really covered or something we need to know about?
Only that I'll be an effective and a full-time legislator. When I retired, people said, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm going to manage myself. Well, I've over-managed myself. I feel I've got myself under control, and I want to make this, Jasper County's already a good place to live, but I think I can contribute and make it an even better place to raise families.
Well, it's a tough job, and it's a full-time job, even though it's kind of part-time, and you know, it's hard for me, people like me. I couldn't do the job, so I'm just grateful there's people like you that are willing to sacrifice their time and do it. You know, so I couldn't have a job and raise my family and go to Jefferson City, so I appreciate it. And thank you for your time. We appreciate it. YPN, thanks you very much for coming in, and we'll get this out on the web.
I've enjoyed it, and I hope to be able to come back and talk with you more.
That'd be great.
As a legislator.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.